Well, good day, friends. Today we're looking at Mark chapters 12 and 13. This is the last week of Christ. It began in chapter number 11, the triumphal entry, and this is a week of testing. Especially the religious leaders, they're looking for opportunities and looking for ways to trip him up and try to find fault in him. And of course, we know that he's arrested, he's crucified, he rose again. But in this last week, I see that Jesus, he, in his most difficult time, he stood the test. And in chapter 12, I find three cases where they tried to trip him up and tried to test him. One had to do with taxes, one had to do with the resurrection, and another had to do with the commandments, which is the greatest commandments. But it's a statement that was made in verse number 14 of chapter number 12 that I think is good it was good for Jesus, that they recognize in him, but it's good for you and I. And it says this, "And they came and said to him, 'Teacher, we know that you are true and do not care about anyone's opinion.'" Friends, so often we're so concerned about what everybody else thinks. We're concerned about the opinions of popular opinion. We kind of are swayed by the majority of what people are saying. But lots of voices out there that are saying this is the way, that's the way. But we cannot be persuaded or swayed by the many voices that are trying to pull us in the wrong direction. Jesus stayed true to the word of God. And it goes on, it says, "For you are not swayed by appearances, but truly teach the way of God." And friends, that's the way you and I must be. When all the voices and the people are trying to persuade us that certain things are right or certain things are wrong or certain things are permissible, we stick to the Word of God. And that's what persuades us. That's what our opinion is based on that. Jesus stood the test. The question is, are you and I going to stand the test? So I encourage you in this day of confusion and chaos, let's not be persuaded by anything but the Word of God and His voice. Well, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.